they kind of just release someone and then they've already been working on this character. I don't know, man. What if? that may cause a bit of a rift, and that's the last thing 2K needs right now. Aw, damn. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Gamers Got Game. I'm your boy Dre, and man, alright, now for my WWE 2K community specifically, bruh, I've been hearing some rumors. As y'all know, it's no surprise that WWE, the actual company, you know, aside from the video game, have been making some very, very suspicious decisions as of late. Look, man, I can't tell someone how to run their company. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm just saying. All right, man, look. So as of late, WWE has released more than a couple handfuls of superstars, and not just superstars, top superstars. So probably less than a couple handfuls of top superstars, but I mean, we've seen the likes of Aleister Black be released. We've seen Braun Strowman be released. As the most recent that I've heard, Bray Wyatt got released. What the fuck are we doing out here? What are we doing out here? Anyway, man, look, again, you know, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, and I don't know what they're doing or what their intent is behind their decisions, and honestly, I can't even fucking begin to guess, nor do I know if I want to. Yeah, it sounds fucking crazy to me, bro, but at the same time, they weren't using these characters the way they could have been used anyway. You know, they fucking botched The Fiend. I can't even get into that. They didn't know what to do with Aleister Black. I mean, and again, why is it that NXT develops these guys in a way that appeals to us, and then they come to the main roster and they change everything? It's literally like NXT worked their ass off to develop these characters. Not like it is, that's exactly what's happening. They worked their ass off to develop these characters. And then when they get shipped to the main roster, they go, this gimmick was working? Oh, yeah. The crowd loves it. They pop, dude. I'm telling you what, as soon as I make my entrance, bro, it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna be bananas. And they say, right. Well, look, our demographic is different. Our demographic likes this. So see that outfit in the corner? Yeah, that's what you're wearing now. And you see this on this piece of paper? Yeah, that's your gimmick, bruh. These are your lines for the night. Read them, remember them, and execute them. But I'm telling you, man, it's gonna work. We know best. With that being said, I never thought about what I'm going to talk about in this video. To be honest with you, I guess I always just kept the two separate. But how naive is that of me? What am I talking about? Okay, when WWE makes a decision like releasing certain characters, the gaming community now suffers as well. Think about what I just said. Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Aleister Black, Andrade, and the list goes on. These characters will not be in WWE 2K22. Now, I read in an article, I apologize, I can't remember the source, but they talked about how, does this affect WWE 2K22? The answer is hell yes, it affects it. The second question they asked is, does WWE 2K22 have to be twice as good than it was already going or supposed to be or needed to be? I don't even want to quotations on needed to be. It needed to be. Now that those characters are no longer in the game. I don't know. I honestly, I don't have the answer. But I ask you guys, does the game have to be even better now because those characters are gone? I don't know, man. It's I don't know. It just, you do have to think about that though. Like, what they do in the real life affects what we do in the virtual one. I mean, I'm just saying, not being able to have the Fiend, not having Aleister Black, not having Braun Strowman, not having Andrade, the list goes on. I'm not going to go over everybody that's been released, but I mean, bruh, I don't know. And then when they change certain characters from the one that we all love, like you switch their gimmick, does that make them as fun to play in the video game as well? Or less fun? I don't know, man. Maybe this isn't as big of a deal as I'm making it, but I'm just saying, I don't know if certain characters not being in a game makes or breaks it, but it kind of does, man. I don't know. Like, literally, even though I knew 2K20 was going to be a bad game, or was a bad game, I still bought it just so I can play as the Fiend. as ridiculous as that sounds. Now, I played through the career mode and all that stuff too, of course, but a lot of that, bro, was because I wanted to play as the Fiend. I don't know, man. I don't know if the game has to be twice as good as it needed to be just because those guys are gone, but that does put a bit of a damper on it. You know, when they get rid of your favorite superstars, it's rough. It's rough. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, guys, less than a few weeks away from SummerSlam at this point, and we're supposed to get an official release trailer of WWE 2K22. I'm excited for it. I want to see what's going on. I'm not getting my hopes up though. I'm not getting my hopes up because, please believe me, this trailer very well could be bare bones, and it could leave us all with asking more questions than we had, you know, before we seen the trailer. It could, you know, this trailer could bum a lot of us out. It could excite a lot of us. I don't know. I'm trying to stay in the middle with this one. I don't want to get too excited, but I don't want to be a Debbie Downer either. So, but I will say for sure, the decisions they make on the actual show affect what happens in the video game. And with that being said, how does that make WWE 2K feel? How does that make 2K feel? Does that irritate 2K, especially if they already had character models for these guys and ladies? You know what I'm saying? Like, if they already had character models for them, scanned and built and ready to go, and they don't use them. Now, some people will say, well, what if they still use them even though they're released? I don't know, man. That's licensing and contractual agreements. I don't fucking know. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think if they're gone and they get released, especially once their 90-day clause is up and they can go somewhere else, I don't see it happening. So, man, y'all tell me, man, how you feel about your favorite characters, some of your favorite characters possibly being, well, for sure being released and now possibly not being in the video game. And I don't know, man. I gotta wonder how that makes 2K feel. You know, especially if WWE is not communicating with them and they kind of just release someone and then they've already been working on this character. I don't know, man. What if? that may cause a bit of a rift, and that's the last thing 2K needs right now. Trying to develop this so-called it hits harder, way better than the previous titles game. Anyway, guys, that's my time. Until next time, peace.